Wow, go on. This motherfucking stand on the blood clot building, and it's them say what episode this season BB delayed. Should have been on Tuesday, but you know. Vibes continue. Shout out to day one, shout out to new ones. The young ones, get the fuck out of here quick and fast. Important saying, what's on permission? My be live in space and not bitch them. Open then, not for the tin self where I go say go over your head. Why they won't waste your data, bro? Kona koshe pono, kona koshe Jones, no more Dawson. You have plenty of options. You understand? And you may pay. You understand? I had no one chance in your league. We league areas, our boys, no. You know? Koshe mo. Mo money content, mo money come. What I say? Omo Jimmy level na Jimmy things na kwhwe omo you no go understand, you no go feel relate, you see me. The father constant I content papa every time I conversation agbasani every time look different and very important. You know share beer. When I no get content, when I radio no get content, TV no get content. That's why right now they say they find pop smoke for Ghana. I mean not pop smoke in Ghana. Where did they give them airtime? You know, be one time. Oh. So far I see like 2-3 interviews. Pop smoke. You see how they it become you know be anything. If you say they no get content, I bet vibe. They don't know what to discuss. So they say they find pop smoke for Ghana. Pop smoke, Ghana pop smoke. They ask him, if you are anybody na ope instance, into pop smoke na kasa if you are anybody na ope, I mean be content no more. No be anything no. I beg them. Ona I beg them. Na can create your content. Then if you bring up discussions, they know, bro. Them more ma try ma kwe. That your entertainment space. Ma try ma kwe be song. Where they pop smoke. You get airtime, they take do Ghana pop smoke by this time. Underground artists, the way they do for that airtime, take get that exposure. They take Ghana. Anyway, let me wanna thoughts. Country, the video said if you discover the video if you discover hyper, music hyper. Right now, all the artists they go there. Some watching big guy. It be the video way for come show you say, okay, this guy is the video. And you know the shy. As a Ghana artist, I see the go. You know the shy say it be actually a Nigerian way discover him. Me like I go shy you and just day back and watch. But when I know shyness no day when I talk. Everybody go there. And we not say if when I go, I need to drop the $5K something, you know. You know it's small. You be dangerous people, users, opportunists, and your eye no open to. How you go make Niger artists discover somebody that had music for you? How? Your country, you know, if you discover a person. Where your country, you be outsider. Now you still know the shy, you still the fit go. Wow. Anyway, that's why they see the topic. Should GH artists inform their fans whenever they sell their catalog or they want to sell their catalog? May I big up the day ones them at the thing, isn't it? Shout out to man like Skin at the Blaze, shout out to man like Deportee in the Blood America. Ole Deportee in America. Real youth in America. Share. And I be real New York youth. Ole. Okay. Cupid, I see you. Tommy, I see you. Dan, I see you. Nixon, I see you. Ed, I see you. Bismarck, be okay. Everything cool. Ike, bless up. Jesse, everything cool. It's like that. Big Papa, yes I. The guy they use Gambo in picture left here, bro. Left here. You know, be your league. They use Gambo in picture. Left here before I go block you fast. The guy they use Gambo in picture left here. Gambo saying, unless it be your bro. If you're your bro, they're cool. If you're not be real, Charlie Gambo say, if you don't be your bro, your cousin or your puppy, left here, bro. Because Gambo they are they like, you know. But you know how shallow you for be to be Gambo fan. You know how shallow you for be to be a fan of Gambo. Now what do you mean? This plenty artists don't get anybody. Gambo will you choose, bro? Left here, or you for DM me and tell me whether I be your bro. If you be your bro, show me your kid time picture. Send me your kid time picture or something. We make a see say yeah, your bro, your uncle or something. Kofi Junior. Anytime I block you, they catch you serious and they play. I dey tell you, serious matter. I tell you, don't take me play. Me I go block you. I dey tell you, we're skinny. Big up yourself, bro. I'm like, cool. Zaza. Quick good tips. It's like that. New answer. Man like Jamie. Yeah, Jamie. Long time. Everything cool. Who again? Gambweti. Good. Yo, what's good, Charlie? I want everybody be cool, bro. We did the second half of the year, you know? June Sunday. Is this still June 4th in Ghana? Or June 4th we passed? It be June 6th for a year. Yo, June 4th was like, what, 2 days ago? Yeah, shouts to all the shatters. You know? RIP. Jerry John Rollins. Most solid, most hardest, most flyers, most finest ever. Tinoko. Killer Jibo Kwapa. Believable. Call Hoda Bagwabo. With James Bond there. Ghana James Bond. Terminator. Rambo. Schwarzenegger. Everything. It be you. RIP. You know. It's like that. Right. The topic. If artists decide to sell a song or a whole catalog, does he need to inform his fans? That'll be the question and topic on board today. Me personally, I feel say they know they owe you that, you know, because it be the intellectual property. Although, yeah, you be fan and you be consumer of the music. What they go take the song do, you know, really they concern you because it will still be on digital platforms where you go listen and whatever. You understand? So that's in. Charlie, make you what's today right? If I cool down, I thought you say Moreau. Don't rush me. You understand? I thought you say Moreau. You won't come live though. £4,000. 4,000. If you make ready, then cool. And so I just message and say, you know, I will feel off your TV. Which level? I thought you say Moreau. Believe. Right. You know we small. But the LA. Anyway. If it's my intellectual property, where I know they see why the tell fans or announce publicly say they sell them a catalog, you know. If you want to listen, you still go feel listen, it's still out there, you know. But if you artists way to rush, if you artists way to rush the, you know, where we find out some way, you know, because the way they rush, you know, you all morph. You did low key, they sell, it's now where we find out some way, you know. But yeah, humble artist school, you did corner, you know, they sell. If you artists sell, you know, recently Shatabale make a make you know say he sell. He said he sell the songs, some, you know. Shatabale made it public, you know, on the space. He just don't tell you what songs though, but yeah, Shatabale say he sell a few, you know. If you artists sell, I'm low key, you know. Recently, I see say Captain Planet try, you know, do some cool expose, like, you know. I don't know what it be, but yeah, something like expose level, you know. A lot of your favorite artists have sold their catalog, you know, them ones. But yeah, me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I they opened the microphone for man them to pass through and tell we what, you know, what you lot think. Whether if I announce how many times they will sell them a catalog or not. You understand? Maybe you send your request. Asking another place. Asking Wagwan, you be speaker now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I want to thank you all for gathering here this evening for such a thoughtful conversation.
You know, Miss Mo, Mr. Speaker, can they are they allowed to search our fridges? Yes, I quite with Jimmy Keke. Bro, Sakwane, well, John too much. Is it my force to talk?
No. You just have to keep quiet, bro.
Bro, anyway. Unibika and Kasao, bro. Right now, the whole country they see you, John.
Yeah, they see you somewhere.
Then they search you and you say what? Share. Anyway.
Anyways, so I mean, I'll just start off by saying, first and foremost, that I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I think the question is very clear. Shoot. The shoot means if you by force or if you by force, no.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something the fans go feel continue without? No.
Mm-hmm.
But as to why the artists they do and plenty reasons they mean, I think a while ago, I read a little bit about it. It wasn't something I was really, really familiar with until I met the guy that owns Tune FM in New York, where he told me the amount of money the Michael Jackson estates they sell some small percentage of in catalog.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Apparently, then some album they were your man for release way, it never come out time, but then the people, the estate approach the Tune FM people way. They come run into the team, which they mentioned the figures, bro. It'd be heavy millions, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We make us see, and then the guy actually way educated me. The guy named fuck, I forget the guy name, but he's the owner of the Tune FM. The guy basically opened my eye on why artists they do them and why they become a public something. Some of them just they do that basically place higher value on their product, make you see say, oh, them are thing be, you know, marketable, like if you vibe if you bring some money at some point, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Two, some they do that to offload you know, the stress that they go through financially. So if you openly announce, say you sell your catalog, it put you back in certain businesses where under regular terms, maybe because of your recent past history financially, things be there you don't go feed do.
Mm-hmm.
They open you up for businesses as well because I don't know about this. I think this side we can even use Shatawale and a few other people as example. People who have ventured into businesses beyond music. Once it's announced that you have such an income coming in or such an amount coming in from your music, it sort of like opens people up to approach you with certain businesses.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So personally, I don't think it's a bad thing. Should they do it? I mean, not entirely. But is it something that will help if you do? Depends on how you do it. Depends on who you are. What you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It really they help. Value be very, very. You might do certain businesses, and I'll just go straight at it. Some people might be involved in other things where they hold them down musically, right?
Yep.
At times, like when catalogs are sold, it's sort of like they legitimize certain things that they hold. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And if you cover certain things, and so in the past you will find so many people do that just to legitimize some kind of money maybe they may have made through insurance or whatever they do. So personally, I think it's cool. Also, the general conversation, I mean, it's pop culture. It's something that has been done in the past. Like, the biggest of the biggest have done it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mechanism?
Yep.
So I don't think it's something that is really far-fetched if you do. If you be artist way, if you go on tour, if you be artist way, if you sell music through your streams, I really don't see anything wrong with you placing value on yourself as an artist by coming out to say, truly, if it's true and if the figures are right, fine. Because in certain spaces, if the value of whatever you do, if you don't tread cautiously, you might earn yourself some taxes where no need, or you might earn yourself some kind of scrutiny where no need. So, I mean, if they're going to say it, knowing our kind of space we're in, people are most likely going to sugarcoat the figures, because then who is even going to verify? Who's even going to check to see if, the person say this be how much
you pay
they make, and then pay up. So, if it then turns some, it is not an entirely, I wouldn't even use the word entirely. It is not a bad thing to do. It just depends on who is doing it and why the person is doing it. If you have a record of, bragging, if you have a record of not being able to prove where certain things, today you say you own this, next time we find out if it's somebody you own. If you do that, it actually it puts some kind of crack on your brand.
Yeah.
But if you be a fair person where you do those things, especially when it's true, as I said, they attract more business. They make more people say, no, value day or top, because brands go like even at some point affiliate with you heavier, because they say, no, your man intends, see, and then error near markets, because you must be very marketable and viable for brands and people and institutions to come at you and say, well, we're trying to buy your stuff and then make more money off it. What I say. So that's my simple opinion on it. If you go do them right, if you go put real figures out, cool. What I don't go like, we say the thing no day that you go come just take shake, maybe you won't take 10 shake, which is something when people on the side really do. We won't say that. As you mentioned, the artist, me, one of them, the music group, where last year around August, somebody mediates something similar like that, then the entire money be like $450,000 with the person makes some cool 10% of the deal with me, I know personally. So if it's something where they happen, that group, they never even talk about it. Like it never even come out. I never even hear from anywhere apart from the one with me I see myself. So it's good. I think it's good. It ginger the industry. It bust the new ones where they come out when they get talent. Say, if you put in real work, where you market your brand very well, sometime will come. If today if you buy somebody in catalog for $500,000, maybe if you go really hard, at some point, if you invest in your brand very well, your content be correct, your song you produce some well, since back, get some kind of numbers, you go feel make more money. So I think that's all I'll say. Today's conversation don't really need plenty, content. Yeah. That's my opinion, basically.
But asking, any artists where publicly make everybody know say I selling catalog for any other GH artists?
For Ghana, no. Yeah. That be what I was. Only one person where I know say it like if a group I hear and I see the person that. But
no be them. Nankasa go radio or any interview go talk and say they sell them at catalog. Never. So that means if you want to tell we for here say he's selling song.
Yes. While with me I hear from him that are they close to your man? So it be something I'll be very privy to long ago. It be conversation that a long time where your man he's like that. He just decides, okay, this is the right time to do this. Then they do a plenty actually they sit on a table, but he does which ones he feels right to do at what time. The other ones, so far, no. No, I really did expect at some point say like the old OGs with the ones we would get these things more, but so far make TV yet. There's a Osibisa, right? One of the members, Kiki Chan, Vanessa Chan in Dad. Recently, when we did the Mother's Day activation at work, she partnered us. She be a very close friend of mine where she gave me some hints. She actually come premiere a song. There's a guy called Serb. He be Brazilian producer. He get one of the biggest songs in Europe, like across the world actually. Mwaki, that's the title of the song. I will send a link to you. The guy actually do a remake of the girl in Father in song. So Kiki Chan, one of his songs, in unreleased songs, like the girl, they actually be like the estate, the family sell could keep the guy, or then do some business of that sort where the guy reproduce the whole thing way now. It become the late, it be like posthumous release, the man, and then the producer, the collabo with the release the song. So the song the world market top they do good. probably people don't know say Bikikija intent, but those things it's not entirely a catalog sale, but things like that really people just don't talk about it. Maybe it's not really a part of our culture. Then also, not to digress, but I feel the culture we have and the kind of mentality we have, some people to the feel to yawa. Some people think it be yawa. I'm not gonna lie you. I've sat in places they talk to artists and you hear the kind of things. So some people feel like if you saw your catalog, I say, "Oh, need value." I say, "What's on what on?"
Yeah.
But it's marketing, it's business. At the end of the day, you go die at some point, and whatever has to be done with your music, especially when you're from this side of town where we don't get any solid music protection policies. Somebody go take up, they make money, bro. So when you can do it, if the market comes, especially when shows they go, streams they go, but we want a percentage and things be small for you. Just it. I mean, you're a powerhouse. Unless you believe, say, hey, you go to create bigger buys than what you've already done. So that's my opinion basically. I don't know if you have any other questions.
Somebody asked it, say, Bafaya, I beg, what does it mean to sell a catalog? Does it mean the artist can't perform the songs anymore, or it's just related to DSPs? I think you can perform it though.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, I think it depends on how the contract is.
Yeah.
It depends on how the contract is.
It depends. So some of them go for approach where the value of what they want to give you, maybe really they match what you want to give them, but you still won't give them. So you basically they transfer like the full rights.
Yeah, ownership, everything. Right? They will take even your royalties and everything, then go take.
And it include your royalties,
everything.
Revenue, like anything.
And you the
I've seen and read on deals where Charlie they sold the catalog for a couple of years. Right. That was the deal. Yes. So then sell them for so what they tell you, then it be they try look up the dates because they mean and the guy get pictures. I won't see then it be those B2B, one of those crypto Andrew Anta, that be name. Andrew Anta, he be some multi-millionaire, the guy with the own Tune FM, it be crypto boss basically. Those people would be then start milk on crypto first. So they told me, so did they get the catalog for a couple of years? And because they get like a music streaming platform, then them portal be different than the regular what's the name? Audio magnets. Like they get features where I'm not permitted to like really put the details out, but them features be different. But then so if maybe they won't come to you fire as an artist, they go come to you say, okay, your album you released 5 years ago. They want just one song on them, and they won't pay you this much. Like they buy your catalog for maybe 5 years. Right. But the 5 years, they give you this much. After the 5 years, it's back to being yours. But then because of how free they won't make the deal, they go do and say, okay, the only thing you know go do is say, you know go have the song on any other streaming platform. So they go strike or they go remove them through you, remove them from any other streaming platform, the song they already. They go rehost them. And because they won't make money off them, they put some promo strategies in place for the song. So as much as you sell the thing to them full rights, they promote the thing to you, your benefits. So at the end of the day, let's say they promote them out to the CC after they make them money. I know definitely after they release the thing, give you whatever numbers the thing has done, you still continue to have some ripple effects on how good the song has been promoted. So you still go make some more. You go earn some fans and some Exactly. So it depends on the deal. As the guy they ask, some you they sell like the entire thing, give them. Some no go even allow you make perform. Some you get performing rights where anytime anybody call you for show, you go do them. But anytime you go do the show or they premiere the song anywhere or they play them anywhere, where somebody goes stream, any form of royalties with them at home. Some even they strike deal on the performance something with you where they have a percentage of that, something of that sort. But mainly the ones you do have the experience for this IB. Tom man on the song everybody knows the song you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's true seminal. So and they come with some very some people like
Keche right now. If they go sell Sokode and Alugun to win, what they go perform?
No, they go fit. Then I make kind of say Unless they tell them they don't perform. No, they listen.
Yeah, if they tell them not to perform, maybe they don't perform. If they sell Sokode and Aluguntu way, they tell them say maybe they don't perform.
They really have some other good songs, right?
Yeah.
There's a song called Diabetes, right? It no be them are usual. So there's the thing. There's the songs plenty people know. Be the danceable ones. But them are very slow vibes, cool or those songs, you know. But dance stage, you know.
Right.
That'd be what me I know. I'll be very close to them. That'd be what I know say that they perform for weddings, that they get deals for. There was one time they even get linked to I think Ludacris in Wife. I start to be corrected. And I forget the artist. I think some artists in Wife like that, where the person they vibe to the Diabetes song. So that song can get some spike in the streams because then people don't really know say even be them they do the song. I could send some of them to you. But then get other songs they go perform. And I make her say, depending on the deal, I'm not sure say if somebody comes to them right now, looking at how hot those songs are, to tell them I'm buying your catalog and I'm buying it completely so much that you can't even perform it, they will pick it. I'm sure they will renegotiate because they still will need the performance because those are the very iconic songs people know them for. Bro, I recently traveled with Josh Go, Voltage, and some deep side of Voltage, bro. Like every community we go read, they go see how they sing Aluguntu. Like they introduce them on that song, so heavy.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure say song like that. If you're the one, you could sell them complete.
Because they don't do a kayawa for them. Because if they go perform with the left stage where they don't perform that song, you never move.
Yeah.
And now, catch what about say you want to Aluguntu with? And it's Sokode.
But the Diabetes song, it shocked me so. I would maybe they on that cool vibe song on there. Maybe you don't know that side.
Yeah.
The song is very, very, very nice.
Bro, that song, forget. They drop out. Bro, that song in Banga. Sokode. Forget. Obesa Sokode was big, bro. For real. For real. Somebody say Justin Timberlake sold this for 100 mil. We announce them. You know, 100 them, but 100 them there you go be proud to announce them. Great. It be serious money. Who back come my US in say what now so? What 100 them, bro? Who back come, bro? Then, bro, that they mean say what? Me too. I hear say some artists be like that sell in catalog for over 300K. You know. Solo artists too. Solo artists, you know. It's spotted. That means it's spotted because if group take 400, way solo guy, you take 300. It really spotted.
So what I know, that time, then I mean the biggest we me there, I think say I know, just Timberlake he own the 100, right? But then all this while, I mean I think say Bob Dylan he owned the $200 million, but at the check right now, Queen sell like the group Queen sold the music catalog and other rights to Sony Music for $1.2 billion.
Charlie?
I don't know, like them close. Like anything music.
Anything billion there. Say do billion there. Yapon, perform crebium.
Yeah. Michael Jackson too was part of the deal, you know, that had parts of, and you see, bro, them are numbers game and the way them are songs they perform. You so wild. Say somebody go sell just one song, somebody go sell just one project. Some if you go hard sell the entire, you know, music catalog. Those ones your money some more power.
Yeah, they say Justin Bieber to take 200 for it.
Yeah, they make Africa had a been said that here, but I know say you soon go to at some point. I'll go verify. I don't want to, you know, put wrong figures out. You soon do at some point sell part of your catalog. I think I will look. No, I will look back. Yes, I will look back. I think it was at some point the richest artist in Africa. He also sold some of in projects.
Interesting.
Charlie, did they make?
You know who way in bread go big wa? They see him low key, but in bread go big wa when he sell him. Freddie Mercury.
Oh yes, wow. You know what short me say too because a lot of the songs where some of the UK songs get high inspirations from a lot of the songs your man in old songs.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if it be the same thing, but Back Road G or Back Road, one of the UK groups too. Yengele Wa, then take some Vibe Squad. I don't know if that be the money.
Right.
People they sing the Vibe Squad.
Yeah. Some them Côte d'Ivoire French
people.
people.
The Côte d'Ivoire people.
Yeah.
Bro, them self. That one song they do it, they would think say the party song where we can't hear say the broken heart song. I hear say then sell them at some point. That's why they went silent.
Right.
And then after they left off that and then come back to perform. A lot of them they will do at the hear, but it know be something I don't go verify. So I mean shut down call. I know they go on like that.
Yeah.
But the francophone people most definitely go make some heavy bread on their,
looking at a brand like Lumba, how much you think say if say you have the bread, how much you go pay Lumba for in catalog, in whole catalog?
I would give him $1 million.
As a businessman, you go give Lumba 1 M.
Yep.
In my opinion, isn't enough.
Yeah, no, that's what I'll do. I go give you reason.
Like, give us your reason.
Lumba be very big name for Ghana here, right?
Yeah.
Outside the borders, and I stand to be corrected, I know the high life scene was quite major in Nigeria. I really don't know, and my decision is solely based on the little I know. I feel his influence is mainly heavy in the Ghana music scene, not really beyond like how the Yvonne Chaka Chaka dance my influence come this side.
Right.
If I'm going to buy his catalog right now as we speak, as a brand, maybe as a DSP or a music executive, I'd want to get into things like maybe doing remix, doing collabos, doing renditions, right? To make some more money off it. If I'm to do, it would still reach the Ghana market, because if it goes beyond, maybe, and listen, I'm not saying this out of ignorance, I'm just saying it out of the little I know. It doesn't mean I'm being ignorant. I feel it will still attract the Ghana market, because I know they see somebody like Darko taking a Daddy Lumba song and doing a remake of it, and then I go make plenty like that. Maybe it has to be a very big Ghana artist or probably a Nigerian artist. But even with that, it's just a few people we go fit take and we go hit. Like maybe the Whiskies, the Beatles. But what is the chances that somebody like that will even take out? What's the next? So for me, business-wise, maybe it be something I go fit put in. But then I may not limit the performance bit of it, because that's mainly what he's going to still have to feed on. In terms of streams online, they may have, I know the person that distributes his music and gathers all his royalties for him now, I know they may have lost a lot of money, because when the whole digitization thing came, people were literally just taking the songs and then making streams of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it be now
people still they do. A lot of them still be relaxed on it, and a lot of them still they lose guard.
But India, I can speak on solid grounds that now them feet really gather and strike a lot of the people with them. They host in songs for
platforms stuff, right?
Yeah. Then go really hard, bro. Then go really hard, strike, and I think the processes are there. Once you're able to claim it and you own the original one, some stuff, say the real truth. We say, bro, this whole monetization thing, it not be everybody really knows. So you go YouTube, somebody may have taken an old track or old brand name song and then hosted it. It get maybe 3-4 million views.
Mm-hmm.
But that person will post for there be some Asankre music mixer we just see open YouTube we put for there.
Yep.
Or some those Italian bloggers, Ghana Italian bloggers way, say them, they do those things just to excite themselves.
Yep.
It just creates a put for them. So say they go gather for some Ghana funeral, you go online, play them, wait and listen, where the views go up. Those people don't even know this whole monetization thing. So there are plenty of them. The money they sit. So once you do the claiming and you strike the rest down, the platforms they gather the money all give you. You understand?
Yeah.
They can't give you. So as a businessman, maybe that be how much I go give your man, because I don't see the corridors be this side. But
right. Asking somebody say the Lumba brothers, they be big for the Europe there.
No, they be big. Lumba Brothers be big for you.
So considering that, you still won't give them 1 MP.
They were big in Europe for the Europe, Africa, Ghana markets, Ghana community.
Right.
That one, according to some maybe I'll check it out. And yeah, they are name, they live there. Lumba Brothers, some cocoa bottle near the bar, they jump on near the bar. Then,
yeah, they say Lumba, all the rich men be on for that side.
Yeah, but I'm a Ghana woman.
Yeah. The guy that will be there. The high life guy direction, you know. That Katie.
You see the videos, eh?
Yeah, he say, Woody Babako. Woody Babako, or maybe always give you a Jimmy Bia, wouldn't that to that? Are they weird?
No, don't say they become control the burger. You see that guy, they call them our burger highlight.
Yeah.
But you see, they still, you know, appealed to the Ghana markets there. As against how maybe I think, bro, I still go take you soon door. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
The man in songs they sing, me as can they understand where for inside. You know, the guy be Senegalese.
Mm-hmm.
But the places the guy in song go, Yvonne Chaka Chaka, all these people, would they understand the word of whatever they were saying? I mean, I think Yvonne said they sing in English and then so. I interviewed her before last year, and she told me until she traveled out of South Africa, she didn't know she was big.
Right.
And her music had gone to places she hadn't been to. And guess what? This was not the internet days. This be when cassettes and things they travel. So she started go certain places where he go start to take some kind of royalties for Europe and things with them. You know, because the songs were done in a way that it appealed to even the Abrofu way, they understand. I believe, and I say I didn't know or I don't know much. That's why I can't really speak much on the Lumba Brothers. But you know, when you go watch them videos, there are concerts they played in Europe where they see plenty white people for inside. But then, why those white people there because they came with Ghana people or because they be genuinely interested in the kind of music they do. Right. They even understand the vibes. As against how Wiyala or Tongo Zimba, who's now like naturalized for the UK, will do concerts where people could come because not because they understand the song, but because the vibe really catch them. For somebody like Atongo Zimba, and then Michael Adamba, the guy will do he sings some songs for Ghana's Most Beautiful. And then Wiyala, those people, I go feel if I get bread, no disrespect, I go feel drop some 10 million for them because they buy album, they stream them, they mess with them.
Right.
But if you see the kind of crowd, Wiyala them they feel pull for some other African states, then Europe, the concerts, then the music conferences they take.
Decent.
It's just kind of
right.
Because I know I will make something close to that.
Right. Ask him between Lumba and Ofra Ponsa, who you go pay more?
Oswaldo
me jabiso na meba you know, so I just want to see something.
I go pay Lumba more than Ofra Ponsa.
Why?
Because once again, the same thing that they talk. You see the things I explain for Lumba. I go explain the same thing for Ofra Ponsa. But even Ofra Ponsa, when you don't live there, you don't go that side, go control. It been songs where the generation carry go. So the Ghana gatherings for there, Ghana funerals for there, they play. But I'm not sure say, I stand to be corrected. I'm not sure say there will be a Nigerian gathering or there will be an Ivory Coast gathering.
Excuse me, I caught you. May I caught you fast. The biggest Ghanaian music export to the UK is Ofra Ponsa.
To the UK, which markets? Ghana markets, right?
Global UK, everything. Ofra Ponsa. Forget. Hey. I'm believing rough. Skepta, Obia believing. Skepta, will believe you Ofra Ponsa rough. In bro, Jamie, they believe Ofra Ponsa rough. They just Ofra Ponsa UK. Every party, you know, they matter what people
Okay.
they play out.
Okay, maybe. So then it means, but you see, what's to the kind of festival? But you say a generation that carry them the call because the time that your man big on that level, then we know when our music no really, then internet and things no the way you go to see the streamer. You see, these GMEs that they know got families and things, they grew up with a Ghanaian community for London. What you seen, you could have not gone without hearing that. That's why I say the same thing I said for Lumba. I would say same for him because then be the Ghana community for that approach that the German who attends we then carry the song with the song.
Asking your man be the most sampled for Ghana artists, most sampled. Otola get other money, but bro, then the Omunya Nimpo. See Omunya Nimpo. I don't serious what I tell you. Omunya Nimpo, and they probably don't know in face, but they know in songs. And asking this matter, I tell you, you know, be Nancy, I tell you about OBB. What I say, 06, 07.
You go accept say if the Ghana community will amplify them like that.
Racky and since I'll be big for UK here.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, it gonna be them things. But I be Skepta then be DJ. Skepta start as a DJ.
Yeah. If be them, then they go shoot music videos for London and things. So if you go to London, shoot music videos, come back and things in them Kofinti.
Yeah.
Kofinti.
But you see, your man, you know, really milk come yet. Of course, I know milk the UK yet. If I really, if I really come, the boy, if you come here, the boys go feature and rough off.
I go tell you one thing.
I'm see boys don't believe you know.
I go tell you one thing. If and I say this on fucking record, I don't care who gets it. If you Ghana artist where you big, where you decide say you ever go drop your tools down, go become pastor, say you leave everything, you sell your catalog cheap, like you finish everything with that. It's hard to bounce back. You go check. You go check. Today, the value of Opedodo in music, no day like any for day. For him concern in performance, that time he was like an icon. Be recently after he dropped off that wave, we still come back, started do Ghana music. I was a go on tour and things, but then he was big. Me influence I know for America. Like for him concern, my boss had the work. You know, booking that them they take and do show those days. Booking that they tell me in shows he do it. For him concern be like in live. Oh, remember that kind
of breakthrough, right?
Yes, people go show up for you, but then. When you yourself, you see people don't even know the face. Imagine say your man don't take that short break, go do this whole vagina your suffer thing.
Yeah.
Like some status still did. Like some legendary status did. See, last time when they talk this rap matter, I go talk Lord Kenya. People say they like Lord Kenya don't stop. Like maybe right now in bus, no day like Reggie or a day past Reggie, but we go know in face. You see how Reggie in face still did.
Yeah.
If ready today go get some catalog something. Because still branded as switch name.
True.
What I say, like you coffee milk. See all these people. So it is like somebody like Skepta, go come back and do. If you do song with this thing, Abuki, what be the name?
Portable, yeah. See, I say make you put type. What be Jamie handle? Whatever Jamie handle be. Type. All right, so type JME BBK and type of Raponsa. You go see the number of tweets where you go see the and you go see the all tweets. So you know be dancing. I'm believe in a long time, bro. Of Raponsa or a giant to her, but it be like if you don't know it. I'm not just saying no. I'm not just saying in of Raponsa no, because if you know, like he pulls on strings, makes some featuring happen, so like something happen, you know, because some way you might be not be today we are not say of Raponsa be humongous for UK here. No, today I know this matter. OBB.
Bro, your man they tell you the songs you will mix. Somebody, so those days where this be 17 matter, somebody tweet and say, BBK, what is your all-time favorite songs, right? They say Otole get to be number one.
Right.
Spin Doctors, Two Princes of Snoop Dogg.
This be Skepta and Bro. Skepta and Bro in tweets your man they read me. And we hear that. 2017 is a bit recent, but yeah,
it's a bit recent. But yeah. I'm looking through, and it talks so many times. Tupac should have, okay, that one. As you see, you go. Tweet again. So Tole get on repeat right now. Hold tight. Oh my God, this be 2012. 2012. JME BBK Tole get on repeat right now.
2012.
yes, that know the vibe I'm on. Don't know about if you don't know about Friamposa. Bro, so many, and this is so weird to me because
I beg, I don't know if Skepta in Twitter account if you new,
Skeptagram, the old one, it changed them.
Yeah, it be like in this account, you know, really be OG. And that's no call your Twitter, sir. It be like they know be Twitter. Jamie will be Twitter guy from long time, yeah.
Yeah, he did beat people for that. It is, bro. He will reply, and the guy was so real. Say, I'm gonna reply.
Oh no, still real though. Still real, bro.
I thought I'm sure that Twitter, no. Charlie, those days, Twitter be Twitter like comment, bro.
You understand? 2012. At the time, say earlier than 2012, them motherfuckers they fuck with Ofra Concern, no be today.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why I want to know if SK know about that and make us see the value you give Ofra Concern. Because in a British pounds, so what I say is no, they are different. What I say, no, they are different, you know? What I say, so for real, I feel say Ofra Concern there, some cool 2M, you know? If you give Lumba 1M, you can give Ofra Concern.
No, the what they talk right at 2M is because you know the stream Skepta in collabo in remix Google. You know what's Jeremy? I mean, right
for real.
Bro, Skepta in remake of some last song.
It's gonna be crazy. You know, see Portable anytime go receive royalties, he mind the boss.
Yeah.
Portable anytime we get that song in royalties, they go thank your man every month.
Yeah, they go thank your man. They do video thank your man, Charlie.
Cause
the BCC down there, bro.
A to man, I dream boom, but you say hey, Charlie. Oh, who be that?
Those things, them are figures and young craft figures.
No.
See, the time I interviewed your man one time, Addison Kilbeat,
Mm-hmm.
That's Yana Boame, that my song.
Yeah, a sharing.
Hey, don't go there.
Yeah.
A sharing when I'm possible, bro. They might own be dangerous.
Yeah, your man, you go to get some killer, killer royalties, you know.
Bro, I'm more courts following you. You see here we now, I go join my Ghana Visa card to some bank, make some long term system not boom that see.
Okay, somebody say Skeppy tweet about Praposa 2013.
Wow, look, send a kid brother cry. That's a big brother.
Yeah, bro, me I know say that they feel your man OBB. OBB with me, I know say they be big fans of Praposa.
So imagine
at this point, I thought for one of the lives or my car was space so that and I live so that.
They go wake up and Charlie, then yes, your man be fast.
Blanket, listen. I know sure say from person no say it be big for you. I'm not sure. Because if you know way, you know no, bro. Onim, you know no. I know sure say no.
No, because Onima like him, he knows going to London and sense.
What I say? Where you know say this be UK Jay-Z. You see UK Jay-Z no believe you. Where this Nick Omolo in there, they go here say bro, no disrespect, but what actually will be Omolo. Since they go here say Jay-Z they believe and we don't go try link up. Which level? You understand? You get Jay-Z be that too. Forget.
How much you go give VIP when you're buying their catalog.
VIP. You see, from the artists, we take a 300 no.
Yeah.
I'll give VIP 1.8.
Not bad, because a lot of the sample songs that I just side with them.
Yep.
I tell them way back self patience was of course do some remake
and
Yep. Charlie, my influence was what and them Africa across Africa on the hip hop scene they were known. You know that time we used to watch Channel O and MTV Base. Those Kenya people and they were not big on hip hop, but then when you watch their playlist, they mostly always drop something of it. Me personally, I see Besson on Mziki. Mziki be I think Tanzania, them MTV Mziki, Tanzania the MTV, MTV base. I used to see it on there so many times. So there's a lot of influence, you know, if they go rekindle things, start reworks, we will enter some cool hit songs out of some of them are songs. So 1.8, not bad.
Ask how much you go give Obede?
Obede still they get some streams. No. I will give up in the 5 million.
Yeah,
I'll give up in the 5 million. For you go in Azonto songs and see, I go take and just resurrect in Azonto songs.
Yeah.
Because the numbers, those things they still do for UK. I mean, in team, I don't.
Eskin, talking about Azonto, Eskin, what be your thoughts on Azonto? What do you think? Do you think they need to bring it back? What be your ratings for Azonto? How do you see Azonto? What do you think about Azonto? I really want to know.
Bro, one of our biggest mistakes as a music economy was watering down Azonto because it was a very genuine music genre. You see the way God just bring Jesus, can give you, make you come fight for our sins, and that be how God give we Azonto. To come and clear all the nonsense. You see how then everybody they try doing thing. Like, do you know Azonto, just like High Life, and High Life is even still debatable because they still they go back on whether it be Naija or it be we still they go back. But Azonto be genre we now take them pen we will not take from anybody. We don't take them from anybody. The inspiration didn't come from any other country. Nobody could fit us say they didn't take them. The music style, the genre was different. It had a dance to it. I think we were our own enemies, right?
Serious.
Because right when Azonto was a thing, a genre came to slow it down. I think Guru was the one that did that. Did some Al Qaeda something, and that was when the thing just vexed people where the thing died. I'm not gonna lie you. If I sat with your man doing interview, I go ask him what his intentions were, why he bring that. It was a very and he had some very dope Azonto, jams as well. Or Dominica and the monkey.
That's good.
We still know Al Qaeda come inside. It was going to be a banker for the Ghana music scene because it was something I was going to say probably would have sublimed into something else. But that original sounds so good way. If we go to mobiles or we do the Ghana Music Awards, Azonto will always have a stand in our music. But we killed it because we did not believe. We felt it was not up to the standards of the world. But listen, the Awilo Logombas and the rest, them are music all they revolve around them are original sounds and dances.
Yeah.
And this was the first time we had designed something. Because here to me faculty, any atua and koyenyo. People tried it, but they rapped on it.
Yeah.
The guy say it was a point where I don't know if it be Flo Kingston or somebody like that, but tell me come even do some.
Yeah.
They play it, they rap on them.
Yeah.
Bro, that thing was not going to fly. Because that side get insane. It be originally it be a order. I like so to me I call in another way, make it get inspiration. There's a song, right? There's a song that's very big on Instagram, TikTok, right now. It's called Respect Your Elders. It's by a Nigerian guy called Two Rims. I'm sure you know the song, but you don't know the guy.
Right.
If you saw me, they take do some challenge. He said nothing do my shoulder out. But me,
Yeah.
Listen, the guy, the beginning, it be the Benin States, the guy from them are indigenous music, them are traditional music, where it makes somebody put beats for inside, develop them into something original, where they go all over the world. Things like Azonto was going to send us to the rest of the world because Charlie, those days, DJ Sawa, DJ Sawa, mix. Those days, you could do a mix, right? And play Tiffany, play this, and there was a dance crew, the big guy and the.
Bro, a lot of people became popular in the UK. A lot of Ghanaians became popular in the UK off Azonto.
Selassie, KB, the dancer, Selassie, all these guys, few old DJs were carrying. Listen, Azonto was the thing. If people don't believe, may them still go play soccer and you go kill me for Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
I go to South Africa. There's a club called Hydro. I go there 2017. 2017, I still had a video about Charlie Snap. Melusi used to snap. That song was big as fuck. And I'm not even going to miss my words. You can kill me that on the ear or no.
Eskin.
Azonto was a thing, but we shot on it, bro.
Eskin, as a radio personality, when be the last time you hear Adonai, yeah? That be the title. Adonai. Sarkodie featuring Castro, yeah, that song.
I think like last 2 weeks Thursday. On a morning show.
All right, how often did they hear Adonai compared to You Go Kill Me?
You Go Kill Me. I did hear You Go Kill Me. Like of late, I did hear You Go Kill Me more.
Because they say Adonai be your man in biggest song. That be what they talk.
In streams,
in streams. But say a popularity, the song will be popular. If You Go Kill Me.
Yeah, if You Go Kill Me, bro. If You Go Kill Me, be Azonto. If it Azonto, that's according then Castro de Macolabo. I don't go lie you. The song was good. It did some numbers, but a lot of things even associated to Castro in demise and the whole sympathy thing being inside.
Yeah.
People feel like.
Yeah.
I don't go lie you. Maybe Ghana thing.
Yeah.
We get that sympathy, that vibe. The first they went to even shoot a music video. Because that time, apparently that was the nicest music video shot that space.
Yeah.
What I said. But You Go Kill Me, you know, and your song, it sounds fresh. In a song where I'm not sure say Adonai will be able to go far like how You Go Kill Me go far.
So Michael Oswado. I beg, make a blast Michael Oswado quickly. So you, Michael Oswado, do you observe? You observe? Like seriously, like do you observe? Why you store on dropping, collaborating with the guy we played it as on that You Go Kill Me beat. What be the guy name? Inshona.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from linking up with Inshona?
Let me tell you something, right?
To drop something.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? I will say this. Many of them will not be happy. Ghana listeners did not kill Azonto. Ghana artists killed Azonto. Because some groups will not open on what you come out. If you want to cross on drop ya, make I tell you something. Say, Uti Jeremiah Siama. And Thursday, they doing throwback where they play Ghana Azonto song. So you can't worry out the Ghana because, bro, we have about 1 hour of Azonto songs. Maybe you probably even forgot where songs that were made here in Ghana.
Eskin, I say that they don't want to. Eskin, Ghana wanna highlight year 09, 010, 2011, 2012, and then Ghana here. Bro, music where they control on happiness. Asking, it be music they control on happiness, bro. Bro, I say, and no, then bottle culture no be big, dance culture. Dance culture was a thing, bro. When you go club where you come out not sweating, you know enjoy your body. You know go club with that. Obia some and home for.
This be rich man, broke man,
everybody. Nobody they do like me. Bogus, whoever, Obia so sad on to be.
When last you hear the word disco for Ghana? When last you hear disco? Right now. But you see, there was a vibe we had then. And you just mentioned something very important. Something I believe our professors doing the arts.
That's when I know people as the South African people, but they jump to my piano right now. Big people, they dance.
Bro.
Rich niggas. I'm a feeling again. I'm a feeling.
If people were there here don't really know the impact of dance music and dance culture in South Africa, may them go Google Maforisa and watch in documentary.
Hey, Charlie Ghana.
He's a very learned guy, but he's a multi-millionaire because he devotes in life to bro. And they've had a transition from those days where it used to be SC house music when they were trying to get more into the dance side, because around the apartheid side, the black people were just having fun with their dances and all that. But the songs were all about pain and the agonies they had gone through. But I think at some point they decided, hell no, we've soaked for so long. Let's start having some fun. That was when they started getting into the Afro house vibe, where they started blending them original South African sounds to what the whites who were were listening to, because they were listening to more of the up-tempo songs. So they blended it and they started into the Afro house music. Then Kwaito came in where they started really speaking their language on their high-tempo songs. So that be when DJ Cleo dance, Don't Take My Number, Ego, Sotlalanda, We Facebook. Like they had songs like that. And then it grew into the very high-tempo ones that they started designing songs that would move and speak about South Africa and their dance. There's a crew I saw in South Africa in 2018 when I went back. So the station that they work for has partners in Durban. So I go for training for Durban small. I do one in South Africa. The Durban time I go, then this song be the biggest song. Oh Munye, bro, the music video, I did Durban that period and shoot that music video. It was a whole army of people, dancers. They just basically call all the dancers from the Pumlanga, that area there, the Durban side there, the KZN, make all of them come together on some tarmac with and shoot a music video, shoot song for the city. It's something they've been intentional about because they know that is their culture. You know, the pair dance thing, they wear them at Converse, they dance, they infuse that into their music. So now the kind of things we hear and see from South Africa musically is something they intentionally did. Lucky Dube was from South Africa. He was one of the biggest reggae music icons in South Africa. But now when you search for music from South Africa, it no be Lucky Dube them you will see.
No.
It's iconic. I'm a piano.
Fully.
And it's everywhere. So big, say, Ghana people come wake up, say they do Ghana piano. Nigeria people, they do I'm a piano. The video has a big song with vocalistics, 2-1. You know, and yet, if we go hard, like you should say, you know, say you go kill me. Wizkid did a rendition or remix or whatever.
Really?
Oh, make people for here talk. There's one way, a remix way at the here Wizkid. You go kill me, yo. This guy, you go. So Wizkid did one of them in top. But I'm just saying, if we had kept it, imagine say every year, sad get one Azonto song he go drop. Chris Brown, Chris Wado go drop one Azonto song. Those people all day, what be the name? Gasimila, all these people who had it. Bro, challenge who call son, I don't drive a coffee James now. They still don't want to get out of the zone of the dance musical, so then get them their own thing they still do. It's marginalized. It's not really on mainstream radio, but it's still fuck with it and it's still sustainable. Why? Because it's his culture.
You see, Michael Osado.
Afrobeat and your culture. Afrobeat, if you see me on my head, and your culture, but Azonto was going to be a way of life. Tell him Azonto now, a way of life be that you know, if you tell me, you know, if you compare Afrobeat to Azonto, if we're going to go hard. Afrobeat no be only I don't say original. I say what when you go hard, it brings you some good. We not go see the returns. But we did it for what, like 4, 5, 3 years? What if we had done it for 10 years? And I did my consumer Ghana for yes, we not go. You know, like I know before far then the person do movies, same thing. Those days, Nigeria people, we don't match on our movies to Nigeria put our movies. But yeah, you know, you shall say, yeah, bing, kakra, or one, or maybe fire. See where right now, then we don't even get stories to tell because director, we go fight John 3:16. No, they are moving. I don't know, as he say, Ibrahim Traore thing they do. Your man, they come and say they want to Ibrahim Traore. Yeah, no, that's how funny we could look if we don't want to own things. If we don't want to be original, who calls Senegal? They use some doorman at the top. Senegal people get some strings that they play, then get something like guitar, and then some drum like you see the Ghana people on a drum, the one coach, I forget the name. The flat one, the one the Ghana Supporters Association gets some. You say Ghana people get some drum way, the person.
Yeah. So it's on boxing.
Yes. If you go Senegal, then get similar, then get the Konka band. Where did they play? Bro, I will send you some of the Senegal songs where you know go understand the word, but you could love them. And people they sample them because it is original. Listen there, that's what could talk about who Afrobeats bring about. We still the fight over who bring high life, who bring all these things. But could be by the family and friends young people, young the buy you. Sack money at the monad, the Kabu man, a year dance, yeah, the different stars will be able to. I don't know, the same now they say Azonto no go survive. People actually do movements. Rappers come together, do movement, do songs, say Azonto no go leave. And then if you write about where they be, come away.
Right.
They fight upcoming they fight new artists and get new songs. One minute they do collab, they call them disrespectful kids because they don't want to collab. When you collab because someone is original. Maybe I know original about you. As I'm about and I'm about stand by it. People hey, look do collab. Hey, so when you collab now,
right. Michael Osado.
Sorry, say we did digress.
No. I for make Michael Rosado know one or two things. You see, Michael Rosado, I study you. As you say, over. I can see they worry you. You know, from the way they handle your champagne glass. If you be somebody where you probably think say Azonto be Watson, but they tell you something. Azonto, if you put your head down, where you dedicate 6 months into Azonto, we go bring it back. You know, woo. This reminds me of the good old days. Who was serious influence? Get serious on the Azonto thing. Dedicate 6 months on it. Forget what anybody go say. Just focus and do the Azonto.
Bro, see a petition crying a petition. One day we go wake up and your man drops some EP with. What your money name Azonto?
Serious.
On first our producers number no. Now on your collab on forward Obako, on first Tabako, on for way back on the onion Azonto, on your killer Azonto.
King Jerry Baku, King Jerry, you know?
Yes,
some King Jerry, some Gasmilla. You know?
Now they share on DBC.
Now share DBC. Because woo, this reminds me of the good old days in there. Bro, I can say and bro, I can say and make you know on that thing. You see, guy man, when they hold champagne where you produce your activity, they put the champagne away and gets new one. And then champagne, and then let it. And then look the people who say swati. Masa, I also fix you up because they are you know they look funny. They look if you study the thing, they look funny. You enter cars and they hold the thing. Like oh yeah, activities go with that. So if people put them down and dance. No. If I make you know, because they look it be corny. Then I laugh about it, but I for make you know say, and yes, sir. Also get rid of it, get new one. Because maybe we have champagne, bro. Why video the people if people say they will start creating content about you holding champagne glass? Ask him, I'm into the team here, Mpacho. I beg you.
I work with someone I know you do this. Squad no more kuta bottle now if you come out or refill man and that's my kutano. Maybe they all can maybe I go look like
which refilling? Masa. Which even if refilling day, some activities they way if they do with that thing where we like, bro, this guy take champagne glass and touch washroom. Go do snap. What about that? No, your man, they learn that thing. But if you cool down and learn that thing proper, yes, you go do and you they try owner, then you go look yawa. Oh, some way, who raka muka like we just enter the car, if you pass and enter the car, and you know, feel the steering and things. By ukita then or the raka, you know, if you feel make we see say be your lifestyle, but the way they do and when somebody watch, they go see say you be new to they go see say you be new to this thing. Because how you know if you get rid of them? What I say, like just get rid of it and you know do your thing and then get other new one with new glass everything. But oh yes, say you don't want to let go of the thing and they keep out to say you know like a cigar. Now, bro, yeah, they look some way, you know. But yeah, the air catcher on say Azonto. That what I try to tell you, say the way they do that champagne, like they make I feel like you probably look down on Azonto. You think say it's too street for you right now. You are not bigger than Azonto.
You interact with your man. Does he really feel that way, or it's just
no? I know the interact with him, but looking at him and the way they move right now, he probably feel like he's bigger than Azonto, or his brand be too clean past Azonto. That be how me at the see him. Because somebody where he thinks say champagne glass be some trophy, he probably go think say yeah, Azonto there which level?
Because Azonto no more killing.
Because that's Kiutie. The average Ghana boy, they see Azonto. Couple of people music.
I don't go lie. Some guy then kill some guy in some guy they call him Trozo. I started to go America fresh way, bro. I did not say you see there's some vibe there. I don't know if the boys were here though. There was an era where I think from 2012 down to like 16, no, like 2011 down to 16. Even earlier than that way, then the UK kiddies. Even that way, I must say you, even that way the buggers sport because well everybody gets social media. Jimmy Jonas then go online, go insult but that time the young Ghana community for there, they be creative, bro. They get song, they feel reenact. Maybe Sako they do so, they do something like skate out of the song. Then some two dancers will come inside, come dance. Those were the ones running on our socials. Fine and things where they run away then. And so to be the thing like it was creating
Bro, Azonto could have been that thing, bro. Azonto was, bro.
This guy, there's a guy called Boga America. I push. Bro, let me follow boys. Let's set them up on a move. So bad, see me call America first. Me because you push more. Boga that be me and Boga become friends. I go meet him for some party and for you go book to am say yo me a young boy I'm ready to so Ghana. I'm 5 now in the team to Ghana. Me ma interview. So me I bring them to do interview. Charlie Azonto the call right now. Who you saw that they go do this thing? Hey.
Bro, yeah, so now we retweet you. Ohua, or retweet you, no repost it. Jeff Pro, why did just repost and retweet? Do new one, because that's your most popular song. Then I you know, you just didn't enter when you said they do, you go kill me or then you share, then you retweet, then you do. But Pro, that's what we were saying. But Pro, bring the shit back. That's our biggest thing. Bring it back. You're not bigger than Azonto. You know, get flex past Azonto. Azonto is bigger than the country safe. Bring Azonto back and stop the Kuntain. The Kuntainism. You know they take you go anywhere. I beg you, just enter the studio and drop some Azonto for us. With the vex right now. Bro, ask you know say like 4 years this way me I take Azonto you know I do this petition.
Bro, the petition me wait.
They say I'm in my vex, bro.
My brain make casas my brain. One day, somebody who said, I'm calling you represent you also. They can't be dying. At the end of the day, Charlie, after all, then one day they go fireman or man just go camp pastor or something.
Charlie, some way, bro. Some way. It be sad, you know. It be sad. Because bro, all these new tunes where we try to do, even last asking. So yeah, if we want to compare this drill where we start, you know, to Azonto, how long? Which one lasted longer? Azonto lasted way longer.
You see, and I make a say, I no cry.
Yo, Asaka, it be 1 year movement. And a year. Asaka, no, I'm Joe, now I'm starting. 1 year.
Make a tell you something. You see, be all of them, they must start go feel rap on Azonto. So the reason why I go mention people like Sarko, they mention Chris Wado, them to say, only a hardcore rappers, but moment to me here, no Azonto the vibe. Probably because these new ones will start enter into the Asaka side, didn't even come and meet the real Azonto influence. Them or I can't have none of it, but I really always respect the fact that they create something we don't go think somebody name. As much as they be drill, they at least call them from Asaka name, but the usual Ghana killed it. So at least when they imagine say Azonto ni cool, and Azonto ni is serious Azonto, and the other ones start drill vibe way, and then also Asaka, and a Ghana so can I cover Ghana music and how pizza, and I be rather busy say and they ask me say, oh, what? As Mako meets in the New York, like the day I go meet the Atlanta guy. Maybe they ask me, so what genre of music do you guys do as a country? Which way the film I can say, the old style was high life, and then it moved into hip life, got into a little bit of rap, and then we got into drill with Asaka. So our drill side is called Asaka, but Azonto is the biggest. That's our like dance infused music genre. Our style, and these are the people who are big into. Which me like who could Google say Afrobeats. Hip life and high life. And on my hip life and high life, I say, old Kulu for the lie. I said, on my Yaman Kuyamo no major and hip life, no minding. Omodiako, Ediakose. And it's any identity, bro. I don't go name my bro, listen, I sat with the biggest. Me right now, I mean, Nimbi Pakwe, they have been interviewed. I don't go lie, not to brag or anything else. I thought I said, me, can't tell me, cross me interview with you. Who was my interview? I'm because we finished the talk already. Who are not set to talk with? But only when you say we don't get identity. When we play no matter the same thing, we don't get the identity. See, record it. Yes, I mind maybe have to be the identity. They go vex.
So see. Over the fan way they talk say it do no sir. No sir. You won't compare no sir to any Azonto sao. No sir. Nobody tell you say your man you be like this. That's it. Because obviously, it be Azonto inspired, but it's not Azonto. Nosa was definitely Azonto inspired, but it's not Azonto. So that's why they feel say your man be like they sided thing right now, like of Azonto. R2Bs. Huh. What I say? So, bro, you see, you the fans. That excuse what they make for people. I know they like that too.
no park you because of service.
Too much.
You know, you have to be to say, we know what jazz up to that. And you're like, yeah, that side, maybe I count to your car as I yesterday because in my account.
Bro, it be vibes, so, bro. What's Azonto interested with casino, bro? And no interested with casino. Azonto has got nothing to do with how much your IOP. It's just a song. We say as a girls, no, beautiful girls, you're doing.
Bro, that's how I call that. You go there before.
I don't go there before, but I see videos.
Me, I say be my favorite place on earth, bro. Forget New York. I've been places, bro. Forget Amsterdam, France, Italy. Forget baby. I say the party Monday to Monday. Me man who have be out the sick, be out the car. I was on to new as it. Or the hassle, or by no pulling the cabin or the other some golf get over here. It's with someone who rock class say apart from Bombana or Ton Sanabana, Bombana Kran and San Otavaro, or no Casa and Uganda here, the Bombers in the buy the drink, the ready drinks Ghana, Saturday, Pacono or Saturday, or one champagne and the or Benono Bonwasa, any of your buying and the driver Sikama or training, you know, middle one eye, 70 idea, or being will be between Obiacosa. Bro, there are problems plenty. See the stress, the appetite take them through. When the feet get chance now start balance things. You make
Somebody say for cool down because SM men they don't fight, you know. So yeah, so they shut up for real. Yeah. They get style. Yeah, they get style. So they get style. Yeah. For real. For real. Charlie, I know Mumma be near there, Charlie. Yes, Charlie, Mumma be a behuno. Ube Johnny. Oh, yeah, they look different for real. They have some image. Oh, Mumma.
Kenya phone or some Eritrean Ethiopia phone or some eyes. Yeah. Charlie, make a hope of make somebody come also.
Yeah, man.
You're the one.
All right, bless.
Sharp, bro, bless.
Kofi Soprano. No, man, seriously, Michael Osado, Charlie, you understand? I know that one they dent your guy manners. Into no, yeah, it's when him na no hard. You understand? Go to the studio with the meditation, say you can't do some music where a man for best summer or sweaty. Or set the gym for a newbie. Don't go and go do big man. And no sir. Where did he? No sir. There be you. To Bibi, Gary Beans, Bibi, bro, want to dance. Can no saf, ya say, call no saf, we want to dance. We want 09 back. 2010, 2011, 2012. Forget him. Crazy. Kofi Soprano, you be speaker now. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
Bless up, bro.
So I wanted to ask you a question, right? So like one artist at a point said that they mean around the talk where he say around the 09, 010, 011 they come there.
Mm-hmm.
It feel like the reason why into the feel Azonto, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he feel that start called there about him and that him and miss that song.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk say he feel like the bogus or the people who do like them eye open around that time, they be them kill that vibe.
You know be the bogus so. You know be the bogus so. It be the Ghana boys way they form eye open, you know. It be them. Exactly. You know be the bogus. Bogus, bro. Yeah. Bro, if you be in match, you know they see a social stuff. It be the bogus. It be the bogus is dancing when it be Independence Day. It be the bogus.
Right now. Right
even
now.
till now. Right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, right now they do. So back in the day, they talk like the old.
Bro, even back in the day, bogus, a lot of bogus did merch off Azonto.
I feel like they
bogus do t-shirt where they write Azonto for it. It was a thing. Bogus.
Bro, make I tell you something, not to catch you, Kofi. the August made Azonto.
It be the Ghana boys where they form, it be them. So Jimmy boys.
It be the cool boys. Who them Azonto
Say, if that man buy who's on your coup, buy on so mate. We say, kill us now, but more they hide. All the boys where they form cool, they hide. You know, it's say more. Synthetic boys jam. I'm besh. They don't be authentic.
Robots, then the killers who they Azonto for here. What be the name? This guy, Fuse ODG, launched this Azonto thing all the way from London before suddenly Ghana people catch on say, oh yeah, we wanna own. Then those is okay on the yawa. Like your call guidance here. Person we know Azonto dance. Like me that time I was in Kumasi. I'm around some way beside here another way here. Because the Kumasi supposed to have your own style of Azonto move there with the dance.
No, but asking maybe for the Kumasi the but Accra they would feel Azonto right before Fuse do amo.
No, you know about what I talk. You feel that moment. Ghanaians start going well. After the team,
the Azonto dance was big in high schools around that time.
Yeah.
No.
But Fuse, there's some of we they see I'm thief self. I don't lie you.
No, don't get me wrong. Listen, you see the conversation we have now.
Yeah.
All three of us speaking right now together with the people who side with us have had the same opinion about Azonto since the first day we had it.
Charlie.
Cool.
Azonto.
And I'm saying on the general scale, then majority, because if it was cool like how we already see them, like that even the artists themselves, they didn't see it as a cool thing. That'd be why as a thing come, then some of them they oppose them, say we the yawa, say. But the time them start hit on the thing with Azonto go number one on the world on the UK music thing.
Yeah.
Then that'd be when some of them won't try get it, but
yeah.
Too late because
yeah.
That's right now. I didn't need to look out. You only give that question. Approach be white cliff so that was not understand like that was not the way it was supposed to be. Like now they'll say look kakra no international but if that approach people made it seem cool. I don't go lie you.
Okay, all right. So far may I come in again?
Yeah, so, go on.
And maybe this will be like I don't know how the comparison will work out, but I just put them out there anyways. So you see how then talk say as Afrobeats come, the boys for Nigeria then put money for inside, and if they take money, then they put for inside. All the inside will Afrobeat blue, right?
Yeah.
They didn't do like they know or this song no be on our own.
Yeah.
They don't form like how.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe around the time, because Ghana we wanna eye open no keep like the 2000 around that time. The plenty people might not open for Ghana. Plenty people don't know this. Plenty people don't know that. So maybe around that era, we like them eye open. Where they don't fuck with that milk kind of milk. Where then they get bread. If like they put that bread inside the music, the genre around that time, just like how the Afrobeat, the boys for Nigeria put money for Afrobeat inside, make it become what came some few years ago. I feel like Azonto could have picked up. So the responsibility or the blame cannot solely be laid on the artists like Sarkodie and all those other people. I feel like those boys will come like they know them more than they inside. Like them will be like 70.
Right now, let me blame him. Right now, it be petition where man they push this petition like 4 years this.
We pass blame.
Yeah, right now they don't be blame. We not say we forget blame self. We don't even think about the blame right now. Let's bring it back.
Kofi, you see that Saka thing in the list. One thing, I made the business on the grounds, right? When it comes to money, we don't really have banks. Recently, I was at a seminar with GT Bank also. Yes, GT, the orange people. And they acknowledged that since there's never been a fund whatsoever for musicians, no record label for here. Some have quoted some fake numbers in the past before, blah, blah, blah. Some really had the money, but many a times the signing, they carry money like that. You know the people with the fund music for Ghana, with the street boys. You see the same street boys they talk say, or the people who should have invested. Around that time, the 2000s, entering the 2008, 09s, the late 2000s, entering the 10 side. Then the people with the fund the music with these same boys. The crucial Azonto stand there. Boys, son of Google, now the 105 musicians that you. But that is the thing. the front runners or the torchbearers are always the creative guys and artists.
I go be telling you.
And they don't keep it going. They don't go feel funded, bro. They were doing it that time. They shoot music videos and says about that way. All of them shoot music videos. It's going. That's it. Other people don't so I so support. I just say that thing. Bro, there was an actual movement against Azonto. I tell you today. Yeah, other people actually form alliance against Azonto.
That so if I to do music with them.
Yes. Okay. It's gonna make a imagine say you be guy man with that and you get some bread where you go invest, make we sustain that thing. Who be true because I didn't know what you say that thing will be sustainable. It's you will fear. People have to go, but we are still we know they do the blame thing. But if the artist has to go in,
no, but you would also acknowledge the fact that the ordinary the money on the street, them are use of, for lack of better word, washing the money. It be they know they expand them, right? So if it's not real estate or some other thing, to go into music, maybe one or two people. But I'm saying like for Nigeria, it was like almost everybody who was taking money was investing in that.
I'm going to tell you why.
I will tell you why. I will fit this in.
Bro, I swear, Stanley, I will forget my own, I swear. I guess the way I'm tired today, I will forget.
I get questions for you, plenty questions for you too.
Hey, me cool, I beg. I'm about to me to I beg. See, Nigeria, Nigerians get that vibe with anything with the catch. They have the invest. So, this small boy, what we did? This boy with Plutomania. He's my best friend. Yes, Charlie Pop, my best friend from Benin State, Kelly. And Kelly, they tell me the time your man come here, literally one come no one. Anybody will go meet one come dash something because then see say the vibe they carry. If you go well, you know the thing about if you go back. If you go well, you go to cover them all. Also, the population, the way them days, so just be big to a peanuts and share. It be more money for you. But when I side here, no one, the discouragement culture, the fact say if I'm a young guy, we are make some $100K inside, I don't go get best. I don't go get. It won't come. I know it will not come because even if the artist becomes so viable that it gets shows every day, the artist could reach point where he will like line and say, "What do they come? Make some issue come between us." So I know go do. So they do one for Nyami, small summer, something for Nyami too. With some points they go relax. So I don't go blame the street for them. They blame what I'm informing because even bro, if it be something very cool, like the banks, they create funds for SMEs in music, they get money because when the money goes, it will come. When you put money in music for Ghana here, it no come. The ones where the money they come, will come sit radio top 2 the management is taking all the money from me and they work like donkey. Because where the money come from, if you take go do donkey farming, like you go get money, bro. That's the truth on the ground. Nigeria phoning this ally, you know, we say they like that thing so much. It be just culture we did for them. Let's do it together. Let's do it to see if people win.
Then maybe, just maybe, right? Maybe the boy where they take money for the street to invest in music. You don't know, maybe you don't understand business yet. Cause we like how to like if you put money somewhere, the returns on it, you know how to do them. It will come. So
I make sure say Kofi. That's what I tell you. See, it will come for places like Nigeria because structures the work. Because Nigeria the place where if you see artists signed to record label way, the artists they are pay finish go. Ghana no bro. Okay, 5 big artists are label last sign from scratch on mobile app. 98.9%. Come be our record label.
No, the way you see I'm not be how me the point that they try and make. I try and make the point like the way
you don't run them like business,
the way you go build 5 houses or 10 houses where you know say nobody will come by. But because it takes some money where they want legitimate money, where that one not legitimate. So you will go build those houses and then like that formula of getting my money back if you do that same formula in music, you still get your money back. But they want time in the way they explain. I would say if I give this artist 100,000, I'm expecting 100,000 or 100 and something thousand back.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't know,
any businessman, bro, if you're building real estate, okay, if you spend 70,000, you don't see even after 10 years, if somebody buy, you won't make at least some small thousand for top.
Exactly.
What's me at the top, we see there's not been enough structures to put checks in place to run these things for even the best artists. When I say the best artists,
but you have to add that you do as that real estate developer, you don't mind because of where the money they come from. You don't mind if the structures are there, nobody's occupying them. You don't mind. Add that one.
No, so what are they talking about, bro? What are they talking about? I'm not talking about who could buy or who could buy. This matter they talk from your point, it was a street boy. That's why I take her from that angle. But I mean, I know somebody where they here, he's still, DK. Somebody where they here, where you know the street boy, he did work. Get shipping and logistics company, they work. The money they make, the profit they make, they go fit take enter into something else. They go fit even take other container, buy some products, come to buy the artists inside. Eventually they wind up because structure be to artists. Let's say streams never. Any idea between the stream no so artists no releasing on post people no on post. So at some point if I rely on promo strategies and that was still more money. So at some point my guy he feel like he back the break because the artist himself no one put it. Eventually say as my guy call him tell him say no go fit invest 100K for each project inside too because the thing you do no before Frank because Ghana structure being whether check it even the artist sign make it a pay or at some point if in back break go fit take you the artist as a brand go bank go take money come do a lot of them they fit take money from bank come do these things they take the loan under the guise of other businesses that they will come invest in them. All I'm saying is that structure no day on a system inside to streamline how you get the money. But at least I don't say real estate. Even if they take 10 years, whether they won't buy or no one sell them, I will sell them. The day somebody could come rent, some money will come. But artists, no, either say show better one, and I say streams better. And I make a cotton artists, they cry products, brand, my brand, and team song at Jamaica. But what are they talking to say? The history we've seen so far, the ones who have signed the toughest of papers ended up in court, and what happened at the end of the day, and go through the so your track record of moment, Sikasha, you more Ghana. The fraud boys don't change your money, your own sources can never cover. But they still they work for them money. The average person who had some inheritance money or sold some house and decided to put some $100K for some artists inside ended up being the bad person, all because he the artist, Charlie, the money I put inside, we for do things times two. So at least I go feel realize 50% back.
No, but the context though is the time Azonto was parking, the time Azonto. Yeah, so that'd be the context, no be just.
Yeah, yes, and that's what I'm saying, sir. That's what I'm saying, sir. I said it very clear, sir, my time. I'm saying I wouldn't even point fingers at these boys who are sustaining the thing financially because the conversation around the general thing, you see, imagine, say, bro, cryptocurrency pop up where everybody they buy Bitcoin, and then your area inside there, everybody say this cryptocurrency is a scam. Ever say strict, Mr. Strict, it should be anywhere. A trace will be the Sika Koshim, when that's some 100,000 back. Me na me do me Sika, but whether I became one or became one, I go feel so I go put more money because the thing from the one the thing start pop off now. People with the day the industry start with the debate, start projecting the thing and go do baby. And me first can go him, then go do baby. You never where habitually come from.
Yeah, I understand you.
Yeah, Charlie.
You excuse me, ask you this question.
Oh, one.
Okay.
I don't even come up from the car.
You they kind some time ago, then you talk about the disco culture. See, you go get clouds where people.
If you can attack me that time.
I don't attack you. I tell you, say that.
You say they won't make money, something, the class will make money, so.
No. I tell you, say that thing will only work if it happens around the Coligono, Choco, that side. Because that side, then they like that thing. No matter
but
what.
You know, I go dispute them.
Okay, hey. So that what
I will give you one example.
Uncle find out I know because we talk about no perspective. Like say if we will get culture
I just say pause.
No, I did.
So I just say pause. Idea. Okay, so you know, bro, you know Kizomba, right? You know the dance genre Kizomba?
Yeah, Kizomba, yeah. I'll be
good. Make I talk the good one.
Good.
You see the 37 side there, yeah. You see the Afrikiko.
Yeah.
You ever go there, go see people they sit down. Apart from now, the man in Kiddies open some joint for their way. The bougie kids they go there. But you see, say if you go there Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, you go see proper like a Sikafor. They there just they dance. You see that on before.
On Wednesdays, I don't say Wednesdays that's they happen.
But you see, say you go everybody there they dance. Just a few people they sit down.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Because in the culture,
Mm-hmm.
The same people that be there be the same people that they enter Kiravi nightclub and says, me, I don't know if it's loose talk, but someone a very big king for Ghana. Me, the first time I see him in person, I see him for Kiravi nightclub for Kumasi.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Bro, those days, this could not any club near Ghana. Then yet, said you'll be a kicking around, and I level soon. Even Apples, the Apple side where they talk, say everybody will feel enter there. Jokers,
containers.
Yes, then it'll be just everybody will feel enter there. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The colleague on there, we're having them our own version because they were being bounced. Because that culture, we see cyborg them deal with, they could check the kind of people we for enter because one, security reasons, two, some big man day there, three, they for check the way you dress, like the place for sound and look good and smell good. So that be how the colleague or no people and things, the ones we know the filmmaker, I'm not saying all of them two start creating their own open schools and things for that side where some of the establishments come there. Unfortunately, as the cultural culture start come, the town, the city side, it not really affects the Miami side. That be why them own still, they feel sustainable until a certain point. So I really disagree when you say it will work only when it goes back to that side. Create a culture. Somebody should build an open space and make it a disco with disco type setup and play disco type music like that. Make the person who go play "What You Do Me, I Don't Cry," "Baby Tell Me I Don't Lie." Make the person play some proper Azonto dance. I'm a piano, they go dance. Bro, if you go garage, garage be open by no disco. But when the DJs do them, I'm a piano set and things. You see the way people they dance, right? The generation, them go dance. You know, be the man, the people can go dance. The cool kids, the rich kids who drive the flashiest cars in the crowd, the ones who sit on hundreds of thousands of dollars, they will still dance because it be cool thing and the space has been created. They do house parties all the time.
Why I will they do Azonto sets? If like
no, make us.
Okay.
The clubs I said they should create disco. No, I didn't say disco for only Azonto. Because there's disco. But you see, Aimula is set they do for front back. There was one where the girl, some slim DJ girl can play. The whole set was Azonto. AD DJ be my DJ me down the work for YFM. Two of his sets I go to for Aimula is set. There was a whole 30 minutes for Azonto. There was one small god can do for he do a small god is set for garage. I think last year was a Jersey party. Aimula and AD DJ do. They had an Azonto set. Bro, so I'm a piano normal border. You see, you go front back before you see the way the Ghana kids, the rich kids, they get whistle for them. I lip way, the off way they dance they do. And I know every normal, you know. Kajan and Azonto that's so hard you so much like they still go dance to Azonto. Bro, make sure money. If nobody go do, if maybe we now get when I can't money reach, then we could try experiment see where. But me, I have strong feelings say it could work. It won't work only in the Miami side. It could work for the city side.
Bro, Azonto, nobody is cooler than Azonto. Nobody is cooler than Azonto. Don't ever day one corner and say you be too cool to dance. You're not. Azonto be the greatest thing we ever have. Nobody be too cool to dance Azonto. Know yourself.
Rich boys there, bro.
I see your video where they change the song you vex as the
that's not me parents. Some senior men be there, bro. I'm Azonto now. I'm sad because bro, nobody. Bro, people they go dance for gym. You know, so they get dance sessions for gym.
Yeah, the aerobics vibes.
Ghanaians they like dance. Yeah, pasa, yeah, benyum, ayasa, culture. Fire Talk something will be really on our economy. It was like that. We were built on music.
Yes.
We tire Gold Coast time and things where
that was this kind of like the Zoopla.
Yes.
We always
What's it? No,
Eskin. We had a whole dancing competition show for the like country at the show.
Yes.
Embassy Club Pleasure, or whatever they used to call it. What I say, when you win, they go fly you and since that level.
So where did we lose it? We lost it because it never became cool. And guess what? Now the powers to go back into the dancers. Now the artists who don't want to do danceable songs are now creating songs because the dancers go dance and they create the song, go give the dancers, may they create routine, make the thing go. Make this make sense.
Make this make sense.
Bro, Charlie, bro,
Asking you
know that say the lawyer, you won't do.
No, opposition. No. I don't do opposition things, but you know that it's a consumer economy market. What the consumer demands is what they give them. So I'm saying, I still stand by the point that maybe the cool kids will pour the thing for them. Because bro,
cool kids, man.
At the time, Sarkodie was hold on. Let me land the point. At the time, Sarkodie was doing Azonto. Then he start with rap. When he rap, so everybody knows he be rapper. So for him to do Azonto with EL and Shona music and all that, it means that he really then he feel the thing. You understand?
But yeah, the rapper last show will be Azonto blow them. Azonto every blow.
Yeah. So I still stand by the fact that it be the cool kids for the thing for the artists.
Cool kids might make it.
So let's say that. Okay, let's say that the monies that they take build those houses where nobody they buy for a year. They take
that one. I say how
Make a land point. Those monies they want Wall Street real estate. Why not take that money? Give the artist, if you give them money, tell them say 1 year, I won't make you Azonto song.
Soprano, listen. The average Ghana youth, when they get fame, it change, you know. It be very, very dangerous to invest in the average Ghana youth. The artists, yeah. I mean, where you go invest? We go invest into. You know, be artists.
Hold on, cool down. Fire, are you referring to the person who take the money or the artist?
The artists where they go invest in.
The artist. Okay, all right. So I'm saying that so the artists in character or in personality, we could put them aside. We go tackle them later. But I'm saying that as you take money. Because last time as they talk about they hold some other space where you start talk about where they invest their money to, where I even try to come on the space.
Yeah.
But I think you want to tackle a lot of things. So if even you yourself, the things you talk that you go see them are avenue of putting money in, it be just some small area, and that's because the people will precede them. So the despite and those people, they be them take them money go. So and a farmer and farmer they still have money, right? So the people after them, I don't want to mention names, but those people after them, they more then they rush to that same side, right? And there are other avenues where we feel expand the economy, where we feel grow more, where we feel like put more people up, and our people know this. The people where they take money, the young boys where they take money, they know this. They are myopic in that thinking. So this thing, like if you hit them with it, so if you give Sarkodie, if you call Sarkodie, say, let's say one of the big boys in the field go to call them, say, yo, this calendar year, I won't make you drop 2 EPs and then 1 album, or one EP, 1 album, all for the Azonto songs. This be the bread they talk. I'm not the returns on the money. It will make them flexible for Sarkodie. So within the same calendar year, he expecting returns. This will be realistic for him. If you meet these demands, where you go 10 or something. Oh, but yeah, somebody will do something.
Bro, if you talk something.
Oh, bro, you big man.
Okay. So this thing they talk, it will work. I don't want to blow your bubble or burst your bubble, but it will work. When you take either Kusuya or Snap, stand by the person or you pay your lawyer.
You understand? And this is something where it happen. No, don't be say it don't happen.
Bro, maybe I tell you something. Industry, they look very young, but the way I follow back there, bro, I've seen people, and people know they tell them my stories. Me, I guess some big man, if they bring excavator. I don't know if you guys remember some time ago, I can't post see some my guy bring 350 bullion vans for Ghana here. Me, my tweet. Go land down for
every time.
Yes. Me, my tweet, I go tweet. Go land down trouble. We go. That be my first time you're going to
Serious.
I don't want to drop I don't want to drop examples, but you put the push me.
Yeah.
I know. I say I don't want to give examples, but maybe I just give this one example. I'm not going to mention the name, but fire. Then you be very cool with one artist just times ago. Then you put a new space. You do. What's it called? IG live with open things. I don't want to mention it because people get problem right now. I know say you know, or unless you know tell you, but I'm sure say tell because they refer to you as sympathy. You know say you get some contract with some people where every year they drop EP for them. So for a period of time over the past 3 years or so, every year that particular artist they drop with bread day top one. You know say this year I drop this EP. And it's a rap EP or whatever, and they take this break.
Yeah.
Strictly. So back to whether you get your money back. No, get your money back. But if that contract with you people.
That's what I was saying.
No. Soprano, don't see it like that, too.
For the example you use, it be the wrongest example.
Soprano, don't see it like that, too. Shit. I say, whether you get your money, okay. The people they don't get their money. He work harder hard. He dash them EP safe, bro. If somebody private matter, but yeah. Yes, she know near her. He do some way. They don't get. So he do one way, take dash them. All right, but wait, now the amount there will be a Meshka. So if you do another one, take dash them. That one say be in conscience, so we be in conscience every time. Yeah, every area, of course.
Kofi, so what are they talking? Say you see where you take go. The artist you mentioned, I'm not sure say they did a one-on-one and handed over cash to him. It be some legal matters we they talk about with that. It means say some contract go down.
Yes.
But this person you they talk about, averagely the person where himself, you no one enter into any contract with you for paper. Make last minute, if you don't go pay, that person will take you go court because last minute, a chapter say they go to say
La Soprano, how many niggas they like on the near beyond on level, they respect on things.
Yes.
A lot of these average GH boys, they care.
We are not friends. So if we are supposed to do anything that money is involved for you to return something to me, it has to be on paper.
Oh, Charlie, go video do like none of the Ghana boys. Bro.
You know the number.
Charlie?
You know the number of people who have signed and put things to paper. What happened because the artist way you don't agree anywhere. Maybe copy and to now, because they be out. Bro,
this is Ghana boys. This is a fair contract. Ghana boys, they don't fair contract too. Ghana boys. Oh, the contract. And fun who?
I'm just trying to push the conversation.
Kofi. So you see the example you gave with the Nigerian people.
Yes.
And David and Big Brother, chairman was my friend a while ago. Like in my early radio days, now they play 5 for him. So they hold me down. They have serious conversations with me. But first time I go to America, you call me for phone talk. They did it. You go do some surgery for a leg. They tell me, say, bro, this business is not easy. In brother David, where we see right now, you know the amount of money he threw away in the name of record label where no make come back. Until this point where your man reach point where he started to make the music business, I make sure say.
But that's the risk of investment though.
Because a risk, no, bro, no, T. As an average Ghana boy with their day, we are make $100,000.
You expand the conversation.
I don't know. I go back to the same thing you talk.
No,
you said the person could build house where nobody could buy, right?
Oh, if you safe at the talk, despite the people to buy, they empty.
But as a house, there's somebody stood the house. Nobody stood the physical. I did it. But despite me, the AC, I did the AC side check. Listen, Kofi, me, my father-in-law, they do music. He actually still they do music, despite them, they were not throwing money away. Despite them not throwing any money away. You know what they do? So when you're boss, you know, so when you're not here, no matter for several, you have potential. You have 50,000 copies. The choir of fast ever torn here, unim, but 50,000 copies no. The person may out 2 Ghana 6 back will be it's a couple man, the member with this amount of money. Maybe I'm a 10% behind Yaka, myself a year on maybe I may talk amount. Now the 50,000 shows, man. I may talk amount. That 50,000 they are taught. I know your dear. And you know, the quite first one I told in the dear, maybe. And I mean, person who baby, that money not true away with that too. You never throw the money away. You don't throw the money away. But you see, when a generation we can reach, there's Azonto time they talk about, then cassettes no day. So you don't have the power to control so many things. 2, if the digital side, then they will reach. And you only buy your online any day. Me as an investor, how do I control where the song goes? How are they taking my hand to the temple?
So when you finance the project, let's say it's an EP, like the example that I was citing to So if it's an EP, if it's a single, whatever the project is, where you finance them, it hands over to you because you.
Oh, no, relax.
It's the same as the cassette days.
Kofi, unless you are signing to me, remember, Kofi, unless you decide to me. But right now, as I speak to you, there are 2 cases. One,
what do you mean expansion? If you say unless you are signing to me, what do you mean?
Unless, okay, so let's say you Kofi, the artist, right? And you need money to expand. And me too, I need some small returns. I won't put 100,000 for everything they do for this EP, your music video, your recording, production, everything. But they want the money back. You say they hand over everything to me, and hand over everything to me, BC. It be me now go select my distribution and all that, right?
Yeah. You just pay me 100K. You
know the ones we they do that, the ones we just talk about, the ones we that my eye open, they go do. Because they are used to it. Labels are so they know how the whole label system they work. They don't see song no release here because the label take them they pre-finance in life already. The label own the rights to the song, and after they take them, they go give them. And someday I know like 2 big labels with 2 big artists they talk for Ghana right now. Every money, bro, every song that they release, they go through the label, and then the label they take them accounts they give them, which is always big, right? But me can Azonto time if I mean sign to me record label so because me crown maybe a Game Boy me to me collect paperwork. How many Game Boys the own record label for Ghana here with the get proper paperwork done? Because when it says a chance for Bakusi some very big artists we now day. Artists no this can share anymore with the artists they own the songs because the artists that upload the songs onto a platform. The day issue come, the guy for cut and court case short because now questions on how were you funding the money came up. The guy for withdrawal.
But that's always going to be a problem because you the Game Boy, I know like they call them like that, but you that person.
What you want to call them?
I don't know what you want. I don't know if you call them cyber this thing.
You that particular person. This is the mistake. Like every time I think like they call me. You that person. What you they look for?
Cyber Peter Pan.
What you they look for? What you that person they look for? It's to wash money. You the one like
not always.
No, hold on. I'll make a land. If I no land the point, we go.
At that all night there, nobody was thinking about washing money.
No. The example Eskin GVB Black Hole, my example, so be recent, it'll be 09. Cool down.
So, 09, the one you're thinking about that.
Bro, I'm not referring to 09. I said I'm tackling the example he just cited, which is a recent one. So I'm saying that the people, those boys, where they try to do that thing, then the Martin will be necessarily investment. They won't washing money. So like how the Italians they do, like the SK you said you use despite them to this thing on the dollar. 2%. No, they use those things. If you those things then they use. So I will give you this thing on the CD. I will give you this thing on the cassette. It be so that they do. They don't talk say if I give you $1, I need $1 back. They talk say this thing on this thing. You understand?
And my own was not on the go. The own they pay you off. They take everything. But I make us say right now, no, it go hard. But you see, say right now I get where they come from. Your point be say if the person go fit build house where go anywhere nobody go buy, why the person just no go throw the money into the business? Whether it comes back or not, at least he was your money. There was money.
And the money, you get the money back.
Who told you? When they tell you say the music, they bring the money back. Go bring the money back. The person who do for the artist you mentioned right now, you get the money back.
The term because in go do different thing. The term washing money be say they take the money back from you to like the money that they give you it no be good money, it no be legitimate. They take them from you back legitimate. Bro, it be
and I make us say, no emphasize and you emphasize Ghana.
For real, like Soprano. Soprano, you don't listen. Soprano, you don't listen.
Soprano something. You know the reason why the plenty people know they use DSTV? The first say for go pay something at the end of the month. Nigerians understood that long ago. Nigerians were paying for things. They were paying for digital things before we record on.
I admitted to you people when I took the mic and said that we wanna I know open no key. Wanna I open no key. I even said that
2009 back. 2009 discussion. Even in the year 2000,
if you did Ghana keep, if you be Ghana boy, proper Ghana boy, you know that in the year 2000 when Kufuor took office, between 2000 and 2004 was the first time people were hearing of what cocaine is. Like if you did Ghana that time, you go know.
Oh no, that one they
grew up already here. No, just say they see the people. Everybody they catch some people where you see
to everybody. I say the average Ghanaian didn't know what cocaine was.
They knew. You just it depends on where you were living.
Charlie Soprano. Every action movie we watch or every mafia movie we watch, cocaine is involved. Bro, cocaine is something where when you start watching movie, you go know what it be.
Soprano makes my point. I say, if you think say 2009, if somebody became boy, where I don't know how your understanding of the what's money be, but if me I became boy, where I won't make my money back 2009 that time. Based on experience and the kind of system we did and how Ghana want to be put on basically. If you put for artists inside, they put on goodwill. The money doesn't come. You know they come.
You know they come.
They come.
Soprano.
So I mean,
imagine go shoot. Imagine shoot.
Bro, sorry. Soprano feels like just because a person did game and then got money, if you throw them away and you share, it be money. Every dollar I suffer for every dollar. I'm not gonna go through it in some others because no.
Soprano.
But yeah, and you're making no blame them. They did what they had to do. The boys that were investing in the artists, because those days the artists they didn't have shishi. They didn't have shit buying. They didn't have nothing. It was these game boys held them down. Listen, the industry Ghana know. Because we be fucking hypocrites. If those people hold the industry, it not be Bank of Ghana, it not be Zenith Bank, it not be some businessman way work taking 300 million from some corruption we could use. How many corrupt politicians for Ghana they invest in music? Zero. They do handouts. They will give you a handout because they know say if they party you, they will get some girls. But the real people who have invested money into this industry to date, bro, me as Shahanta set up piano and said, boy, being you are confront again and Yawa said the beginning what you do. If those people way they hold that thing down. So I won't blame them. I'll blame the creatives at the forefront. If they do more will come in those days where you know they can't sell, they still invest. You think say now? Where if the thing caught on or if the thing the fire, they global, they sponsor them.
Soprano.
Currency, how did they travel? How did they say that they buy ticket? How did they say that they fee go spend the money? Did they fee buy the shadow? Did they fee buy? If these boys put themselves on the side, we can't blame them.
We'll come back to your points in 2022 or 2023.
Soprano, you listen.
Yeah, bro, listen.
If money day inside like that, like what do you go invest in your own self, in your own music? You understand?
I mean that, bro. I work with music teams.
Soprano, what do you get studio and things so? Eh?
See, fire. I know people, I know me. If I say I know people, they make bread. Anything they put in, and they have music at heart, so they love the thing. Some if you go bank, try go bank like they go commot the money, come do some they come take some pits, make them do some underground building. All for artists straight to come and line up and take the money. You know why? Because they feel like nobody's going to help them, so they will do what? Help them. And half of the time, they turn their back on them because now, when these people even get to the top, they don't want to be associated to them. So some of them, they turn them back to them, but these are the same ones supporting them. When they go out there and pick their awards, they fear to even mention it because that'd be where the money go.
But if you follow mention, but listen,
it's like, bro, Kofi, your point be say like for those people for throwing in more money, they for sustain the thing, bro. I'm sustaining a castle Ghana artists from the the supporters did what they had to do, the consumers did it. The consumer
Soprano, there's an example I give you there.
You want to take the blame from the people, the blame for the artists and the
artists them are portion of the blame, and I won't take that from them, right?
Soprano, example na mama I will say it's Richa. I will say it's Richa so.
No, example number better can. So the thing they say, so me my point there is the day, and if you leave the music things, if you go no say the boys, them a way of investing them money or washing the money. It just be one way. If you don't be this, if you be that, it just
Soprano. What I tell you say, if you go get your money back, like in himself, he gets studio already. We just go to the studio, you know, go site. I'm going to share it as talk and go see video. Cause I bet it's studio. Now we're creating you. Now I invest it. Now we shoot 2 video. Now I fly. Now I go see.
Kofi, if you go fit, maybe DM, tell me 3 the target they give them. 3 of them, we just because they won't legitimize my money, they did music, make I know them names. And I will tell you the real truth. Nobody for this Ghana here, where they do game or do any kind of move before, gets into music to legitimize their money. Never, nobody. I go beat my chest, say if they want to legitimize my money, as a case where you see, there are 101 things they could do. Bro, some days they feel do. Bro, 101 things they could do where the money will come back to them. Not music. The music, especially Ghana, music don't bring shit.
You know they bring nothing, bro.
They don't bring nothing.
You go shoot 100,000 music video. Now, who got heavy views now? Long.
Okay.
Man, fucking to the stream.
Bro, see. And your dog, one person there, they listen to that. If you love it, you get for the business.
Hold on.
That's how they talk. He just said 5. Bro, and your dog, Kofi, see.
I want to ask you a question.
Kofi, I can learn my point. I love to educate on ourselves. I always talk this, I'll be very young, but the kind of corners I enter for this Ghana. Bro, people, they suffer. And if these boys, when you see, when the stories come out and some of them get arrested, you see how the figures they shock us. It's not easy to deal and get whatever they do. So anybody when they put in music, maybe like the artists, Some of them too, they go, they found full money, they give them. Some get real hearts because they grew up with these people and the music they love. And they acknowledge the fact that there is no money coming in from any bank. No record label established itself for Ghana here. Where go fit buy a $20,000 car, give them an artist. And they tell you this thing on paper. Whoever send me a scar, they like make you bring proof. No record label. Go fit, come out, come see, then get $20,000 take buy car. Some has happened in the past, but we know the circumstances around it. What did I make say? Anybody will get into that kind of business, they do them out of goodwill. None of them, because they don't go in with their lawyer. Because if you're a lawyer, you still say like they don't lock plenty artists up. You know the number of artists that they own people for this side. There are no people who find a whole album, fly artists to go shoot music video here and there. If they go stay, they don't want to mention them a name because they don't want to associate themselves with them.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this question because I feel like my fundamental point is still being missing. So let me ask you this question, okay? So if you like the people that they invest in real estate, we then will go build where nobody they buy. All right, buying build.
Let
me ask you this question. Like I'm trying to ask you a question.
So Brian, you know any Game Boy we build where nobody to buy?
Yeah, make you mention.
You know, we Game Boy. I know plenty real estate developers with them. That's why self is the fact, for example.
But that's why no Game Boy. What?
No, not Game Boy. That's why as far as they ask me, I say take Game Boy out. I say real estate developers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we shift. Cool.
No, we don't shift. I'm just saying that making no use Game Boy. I say real estate developers. So real estate developers. This might be the first example. You get plenty of houses for this Lagos where nobody buy. Nobody pay inside.
Why?
You know Jakum. You know that Jakum.
They ask me asking I know Jakum.
Okay. No, I'm not asking as if to say.
No, I understand you.
So Jakum to get plenty houses, nobody buy, nobody pay inside.
Why? You know why nobody buy?
By build them.
You know why nobody buy?
No,
I think when we're having these conversations.
No. When you get to why nobody buy, then me too I go tell you say why the artist no fee generate back your like
I tell you already. Now I'm asking, I did everything, I tell you already.
Asking I'm saying step by step. The person me step with it. Say that we will feel comfortable. Now with me this I will see now. Ukonya will be now person we any need no. With me the koto assassin. Now we need to say in the near future, a year or two, no BIM. I'm at a point where we started the rent. And then I got person $400,000. What started the rent $2,000 and at $3,000. Which me get you to that point. Say, oh, when I make person me yet. And I only says, rent things cano crano into me and generate $400,000 and go pay initially. No. I try to tell you, say that mindset of the developer. Where you know, say, just be money in the wash. You know, we say, when you come buy, when you get the money. If the property day the way nobody takes it, you will still get the money. Because with that mindset, where the people that they invest, the boys that they take money, they invest in music, they don't get that business mindset. I tell you, they don't know. They don't know inside. They can learn out.
Kofi, you generalize some things and they pay me. Listen, you are not having this conversation with people who just hear things.
Oh boy!
I didn't tell you. Say, you see the thing you talk right now. If tomorrow right now somebody serve me and you letter, say me could go court right now, go explain where we get information from. See, despite the houses, nobody they buy away, they get money back. Yeah, you will not go fit. You know why? Because he hear see.
No, go fit.
No, I don't.
Rented despite in houses they like around the.
No, but you use words. You use words say that they take the wash money.
No, I didn't say despite. I didn't say despite the wash money.
You said the real estate developers. I don't make it to myself. I want drive or something.
Yeah, but you make right despite where you make some points. So I beg.
Hold on. So you use despite, and we're talking in relation to music. And you're talking how they do it and the fact that the other side people are a bit myopic when it comes to ways through which they go for investing money and maybe get them back, right? This same despite person you're mentioning who has maybe 2 million houses that are unoccupied and unsold is the same person who was able to get advance payments for many artists me as can know who gets good life, right?
You know, fucking stand on the blood club building, but
I explained earlier that as your phone come in Ghana, you now they go find your own money. And he's the independent artist, right? He wasn't dealing with record labels, so he had his own